I will teach you how to draw a catfish, and I'm not talking about the one that matched with you on Tinder. I'm talking about the one that lives at the bottom of the lake. All right, so we're gonna start off with his eye, and then right off from his eye, we're gonna come out, and then we're just gonna go straight down like that. Okay, that's gonna be his mouth, and that's the end of his whisker right here. So we're gonna come right back up like that. Now we're gonna do the bottom jaw, and we're gonna come out like that, and then we gotta put the whiskers that stick out on the bottom. He's got a few little whiskers, and then we're gonna bring it in like that. Then we can do the other side of his mouth to make him three-dimensional, and he's got another long whisker like that on the other side. Okay. Now let's finish off his head here by giving him a set of gills. We're just going to go up like that. And there's his gills. Now we got to give him a little nose right there, because they do have a nose for some reason. And then let's go ahead and do his fin here. And if you know anything about them catfish, they got a barb on the top of that fin, buddy. You know, they'll sink it into your skin real good, you know. And they hurt pretty bad if they get you. So always be careful when you're messing with a catfish. All right, so there's his fin. And then we're going to come right down here and we're going to draw his gut. This is a fat cat, you know. And right in here, we're going to draw a fin. Like that. And we're going to draw another fin. And they're kind of like little legs. You know, they stick out the bottom. I imagine. You know, there's his arms, there's his legs. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Now we're going to finish off his body here. We're going to come out like this. And then we're just going to draw his tail. Like that. And let's see here. Yeah, I don't like the way that top part looks, so we're just going to kind of try to match it to the bottom a little better there. It's pretty decent. All right. And then they got this fin that comes out down here, goes up like that. It's I don't know what kind of fin you want to call that, but it's like a long butt fin. All right. And then we got to draw his back. And then about right here, they got that barb fin. You know, it sticks straight up with another big old spike in it. They can stab into you. So we're just going to put some more lines through it here. There you go. Now we're just going to bring this down here. And we got to put like a little lump thing right in there. I really don't know what that's for, but it's there. And we'll finish off his tail here. And we're just going to put some lines through his tail to match the others. And just keep going at it. The most boring part is just the repetition of detail sometimes. But you just want to look right without it. Sometimes you just got to do the boring part to finish it. That's why I don't do much painting. I like drawing on dry erase boards just simply because it's faster. You know, I ain't got enough time in my life to be sitting around doing paintings and stuff. Maybe when I get old. And let's see here. Let's put some spots on it just for details up here. Just some spots on his back. There we go.